Buick has used the Wildcat name throughout history for many of its concept vehicles. Harley Earl was behind the designs of the first 3 Wildcats that were concept showcases during the 1950s. The name was yet again used in 1985 for a mid-engine sports car concept. This specimen had all-wheel drive and a double overhead cam V6 motor. The chassis comprised carbon fiber, and the body came with a lift-up canopy for the cabin. All of these were futuristic by 1980s standards. Apart from the concepts, the Buick Wildcat was also a 2-door series production car, 1963 to 1970, that replaced the Buick Invicta. Buick has once again revived the Wildcat moniker to showcase the future design of Buick. The Wildcat EV Concept is a major revamp of Buick's design language, which also flaunts the new Buick logo, which gets a major redesign since the 1990 overhaul. While this is strictly a design concept, Buick has confirmed that its future EVs will be underpinned by GM's Ultium battery and motor architecture. Sadly, the Wildcat EV Concept will remain a concept, as Buick will only be focusing on SUVs and crossovers in EVs. It would be interesting to see how Buick incorporates the low-slung Wildcat EV Concept's sleek design bits onto tall-standing SUVs. Buick's electric vehicles will be launched under the Electra sub-brand, with the first EV to launch in 2024 before it goes all-electric by 2030. Hey guys, welcome back to iCars, your favorite channel relating to automobiles. In this video, we bring you the future of electric cars, the Buick Wildcat EV. This machine is probably going to make huge waves in the EV industry, and we are sure of that. But before we get into the video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy our content. Now, before wasting any time, let's see what this Buick Wildcat EV is all about. Buick will be focusing mostly on SUVs, and so don't expect the Wildcat EV concept to spawn a sexy sports coupe. But the design elements from this concept will bring Buick crossovers out of the boring phase. The Wildcat concept flaunts a new face that has a forward-leaning design. It gets a low-mounted trapezoidal grille, which gets chrome fang-like bumper elements on either end. The LED headlights also wrap around the front fascia and feature micro-LED technology and thin bezel projector lenses. The new badge sits on the hood and provides for a symmetric layout. The top of the front windshield also gets a cool Buick badge as an extension of the roof. Coming to the side, the Wildcat EV Concept flaunts cool turbine-shaped 18-inch wheels, each of which took 2 months to make. It is an ode to the jet-age design. There is a prominent receding shoulder line that sweeps from the top of the front fender and merges at the bottom of the rear fender. This brings in a contrasting look to the sharp front. The doors are nothing special, but it does include a tiny gull-wing-type upper extension to make ingress and egress easier. The roof slopes down gently, and also blend in the cool, sweeping taillights that somehow remind us of the ones on the Volvo XC90. The rear also gets a glass hatch which is bordered by the LED taillights up to the roof. The rear bumper is clean, but has a hint of sportiness with those side vents and subtle diffusers. Moving on to the interior of the car. Believe us, you're going to want to see this. The Wildcat EV Concept's interior glows with a sort of contrasting wireframe inserts going all across the various trimmings on the dashboard and center console. It is a 2+2 seating layout with the center console extending to the second row captain seats. Talking of which, these seats have a futuristic split design and cantilever-styled headrests that appear to be floating. While the cabin seems to be a layout of black, white, and shades of gray, there are vibrant colors involved too. Legato green highlighted with brushed or polished aluminum trimming is seen subtly spread across the cabin. The orange seatbelts add to its colorful vibrancy. All of this comes together to put forth a futuristic, warm, and comforting interior space. The dashboard has a hollowed-out design language dominated by a curved digital display that houses both the instrument cluster and infotainment screens. The flat-bottom steering wheel flaunts the new Buick logo and gets the cool wireframe design on the top half. The detached center console also gets a secondary touchscreen unit, most likely housing various in-car controls like the aircon, perfume diffuser, and windows. And as with all concept cars, the Wildcat EV has cameras and screens for side-mounted rearview mirrors. Buick is also going to use the Wildcat EV concept as a canvas for future technology and features. This includes artificial intelligence, biometrics, and aromatherapy. The current interior already flaunts technology to detect variations in a driver's heart rate. It then automatically adjusts the interior environment to calm things down. It gets a Zen mode, which dims the lights, activates the massaging function of the seats, and sprays soothing aromatic scents. Buick's idea is to connect the car and driver on a level beyond just driving. The Wildcat EV Concept gives us a peek into what Buick's upcoming all-electric fleet would look like. Their electric vehicles will be christened under the sub-brand Electra. Buick's first EV is set to launch in 2 years, and we will be seeing many of the exterior and interior design cues borrowed from the new Wildcat concept. We have a strong intuition about the front protruding design, the sweeping LED headlamps and tail lamps, and the cool wheel design seeping through onto Buick's production EVs. While we would have enjoyed the Buick Electra concept making it to production, but we are content with Buick's current trajectory. Just when you thought that Buick is going down the lame path, they surprise us. And we bet that this is just the beginning. What do you think? Will all the hype be worth it, or is it going to be just another car? Tell us in the comments below. We love to hear from our viewers. See you in the next one.